I'm Angela V. Shelton.
And I'm her very best friend, Frances Callier. We are Frangela.
And welcome to an exciting, riveting episode of the weekend winner of Who is Frangela's Idiot of the Week? Oh, it's so exciting. If we could, there's just chaos. People are celebrating.
There's bottles of champagne popping.
It's just on and popping.
Yes, it is.
Let's get started with our nominees for this week's actual title.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to Corporal Stephen M. for having someone in.
Yes. Man calls police after being sold fake crack cocaine.
This is in Louisiana.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if we mentioned that before. That's important to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because Louisiana, I'm going to just say, is the place that I have done drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Not crack cocaine.
No.
But I feel that there's a level of familiarity with product.
And you know what?
Sort of generally in the population.
General
that may
education.
not be fair to say.
General education.
I come from Detroit, and people are aware of what heroin looks like.
Right. They have some familiarity.
Some familiarity. So these two guys, we don't know which one is which. We had to guess because they didn't, for some reason, not at good reporting on this idiot story.
No.
They don't tell you who's who. But one guy sells the other, they're 50 and 43 years old.
Yeah.
One guy sells the other guy what ends up being bits of soap in a baggie.
I mean, really?
Pretending it's crack. So the guy who gets the bits of soap but not crack calls the police to complain that he spent $100 on bits of soap and not crack.
Yeah.
Which of course means that he gets arrested for buying drugs, and the drug dealer gets arrested for trying to peddle drugs even though it was soap.
Yeah.
If I were the drug dealer, I'd beat the living shit
I
out of
mean,
him.
he better not ever come around the block asking for shit.
Motherfucker, you supposed to just take that hit,
Yeah.
learn your lesson,
Yeah.
or get some people and run me down.
Yeah.
I mean, clap back. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You got a problem, step to me, kill Bill it. You know, but you don't call the fucking police. We are criminals.
But you know what?
You want to use that, but you're a criminal too.
Right, exactly. No,
We
where
don't
you are.
involve the police.
No.
Come on now. This is
We
the
take
Wild
care of this
West.
in the streets.
This is Wild West.
Yes.
You get, he goes, you know what? My bad. Smell the shit a little bit before you accept it. And
Yeah.
it's $100. $100 and you call the police?
I know.
Now, we've had people call the police about their missing drugs, but we were talking about thousands of dollars. You know, thousands of dollars in marijuana plants. They were, growers or whatever. $100?
No.
That's a decent lunch.
Yeah, you gotta let that go.
Boo, you can't call the police when you're a drug dealer or
Now
a
you're
user.
in jail.
And this guy, that's why I think he's the seller, because his expression to me is like,
I'm going. You know what
Really?
this expression is? I'm gonna kill this motherfucker when I get
cannot
out of here.
believe this
I cannot.
motherfucker. But I will say, though, I just now thought of this.
Huh.
You knew he was stupid enough to buy soap.
Yeah.
So maybe you should have been smart enough not to sell to him.
You know what? Truth.
Because have you ever seen, like, they do this on shows, like, drug dealers and people who are good at their job. They will not sell to certain people.
That's right.
Because they're like, no, I don't know that person.
Right.
Or
You know
they're
what?
too young. Or I knew
That's right.
somebody who would only sell to people outside of the city.
Right.
You know, in the suburbs. That didn't know who he was. Like, he had all these rules about, not that I, hang out with drug dealers or ever did. But I heard tell. But that's, I do have that sort of feeling of also, hey, I know he was wearing two different shoes or something that identified him as stupid. You got to take some responsibility. You do, Angela.
You're
There's
right.
no honesty in the game anymore.
No, never.
All right, next up for nominee for Idiot of the Week, this is from Private Wanby. Congratulations. I think your first time.
Yes. Okay.
Congratulations.
Woman flips motorized scooter on up escalator.
No, and I want to change that. I think that's an incorrect use of verbs.
Yeah.
I think that gravity flipped a motorized moron
Yes.
in a wheelchair.
Yeah. A woman tried to take a scooter up an escalator.
She tried to take a scooter.
Yeah, up on the escalator.
Up on the escalator.
When there was an elevator 50 feet away, okay?
Yeah.
The woman in the scooter fell backwards. How you going to be lazy on a scooter? Angela?
You're already scooting.
You're already scooting.
You're already on something motorized. All you have to do to get to the elevators, maybe
Yeah.
there might be a slight wrist
Yeah.
turn. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a straight shot.
I don't know.
But you go on. Now, you've never seen anybody else do this. And
Never.
that I know because they all would have fallen.
That's right.
Because this is called gravity in science.
And I bet you when
I
she
want you to
got
watch
it.
what happens. That's called gravity.
Yeah. I bet you when she got it, they said, please don't take this. It's in the directions.
Do you think that they put that in the directions?
I bet you they do.
Oh, I bet you they do, because people are that stupid.
I bet you they
She didn't
do.
read those directions. She did that. She didn't even do that quick card.
No.
She just plugged that shit in, zapped it up, and left. And this is the thing. The reason that she's really here for me is the last sentence. Is the 56-year-old, kind of young, managed to walk away from the incident.
You can walk.
Let's just say you got to this, you scooted up, and you saw, oh, there's an escalator.
Mm-hmm.
I would be okay with this story had she gotten off of the scooter and tried to hold it and go up the escalator.
That's right.
Because she can stand.
That's
she can walk.
Yes.
That would have even made me feel just a little bit better. Like somebody trying to hold their bike or something. It's not a good idea. Mm-hmm. Those things are heavy, but it's stupid. But trying to ride it up the escalator, baby, this is not
You're lazy.
You're not an action film. You're not 007.
No, you're not.
You know, this ain't what's his name? Matt Damon's movies.
Born Identity?
Yeah, this is not the Born Identity. You're not in a little tiny car in France going down some stairs.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Stupid. This final nominee for Idiot of the Week was from General Leon H.
Yes. Boyfriend assaults girlfriend with steak sauce over 50 Shades of Grey.
He also maybe smacked her, but he says he didn't.
Yeah, he says he didn't. But, again, we said, if you haven't read 50 Shades of Grey.
We have not.
And we have not.
She's going to.
I'm going to this week sometime.
That's all people are talking about.
That's all.
In so-called literary circles.
Yes. But it is,
porn.
It's erotica.
It's porn.
Some people are calling it pornographic. I don't know. I will tell you. I'll come back and report it next week. But.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh, my God.
But
we know that this woman was probably texting her boyfriend being like, oh, you don't never do this.
I am reading that thing I asked for last week is in fact possible. You could do that if you just took the slightest bit of time to practice and get your balance right. I could be having this experience like on either page 56 or if she's on a Kindle or a reading device, this much through.
Yes.
This many dots.
Yes.
I mean, because this is my thing. She wasn't just reading it. She was clearly discussing it and upsetting him. So who are you going to go for?
I am going to go.
It's so hard for me. I mean,
you know who I'm going for? I'm going for the woman who flips the motorized scooter on the up escalator.
You know what? I think I have to too. Congratulations, Private Juan B. Yes. You won Idiot of the Week. Woo. Because crack cocaine, crackhead.
Yeah.
That brain cells gone.
Shades of Grey, that's jealousy.
Weird. And also, I think provocation. I think that he was provoked. And I think steak sauce was the kindest thing he could think to throw at her. He was provoked by her constant needling. Why can't we have this pornographic existence?
Why can't we?
See, now, I don't want to have, you know what, when you got steak sauce on you next week because your husband is sick of hearing about Shades of Grey.
Shades of Grey.
So I gotta go with motorized scooter because you walked away. You don't. There's a question of whether or not you should even have the scooter, let alone there's an elevator. I mean, you have like 3 different ways to not walk.
I know. I'm Frances Callier.
I'm Angela V. Shelton.
We are Frangela.
Week.